Let's move on and let's talk about Tyler Perry, who is being dragged for having per usual, one of the worst movies um out right now. So now he has a movie that's currently airing. I left it as a freeze frame because I don't know if we'll get in trouble for showing. So I'll just leave it there. Of course, there's got to be a damn church scene. It wouldn't be a Tyler Perry movie if we didn't have a church scene. So according to the neighborhood talk, they was revealing that the movie got 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. So they said if you didn't catch Tyler Perry's, well, as I call him, Tired Perry, new movie, Divorce in the Black, you didn't miss anything. While Perry is definitely a staple in the cinematic world and has blessed us with timeless classics from his plays to his box office hits, DITB seemed like a to-be version of Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Well, goddamn. They said from Grit Ball to Medea cutting everything in half in Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Tyler is known for giving us some dramatic scenes. However, starting the DITB film off with the family removing their loved one from the casket during the funeral was just comical as opposed to emotionally provoking. The film received 0% on Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter. Social users have chimed in calling it the worst film yet, or his worst film yet. Comedian Lonnie Love took the X and said, I love that Tyler is paying Black actors now. I wish he would hire Black writers and directors to have experience to help him with his movies. He could improve the movies and make them award worthy if he would stop trying to save money by doing the writing and directing himself. Now, Perry has stated in the past that he writes his own movies and doesn't need writers. Yes, the fuck you do. And this is what I've been saying for a while now. And this is why I could never get behind anything Tyler Perry does. And this is where I get irritated because people feel like that just because Tyler Perry does a lot for the Black community and nobody's taking that away from him, doesn't mean that his cheap, non-paying ass ain't beyond reproach. Yes, I'm glad that you give your coins and everything and giving actors, Black actors particularly, opportunities. But here's the thing. You have your own studio in Atlanta. You have all these things where you are playing outside the Hollywood bubble and you don't need them damn people in order to exceed and have ideas and to be able to bring your things to life. The problem is you are so damn cheap and so damn self-absorbed and selfish that you keep taking the same goddamn script and recycling the same movie, but just put new people in it. I would think this movie is probably no different than that damn Mea Culpa movie. You basically just replaced Kelly Rowland with Megan Good and all these other people. You basically make the same fucking movie over and over and over and over and over again. You just switch out the people. And I'm glad you're giving Megan and Omari Hard, all these other people. Who was it? I don't think it was Omari Hardway. It was was it Tia Mowry ex-husband? I'm glad you gave him a job. I'm glad you're giving people opportunities and giving them a chance to flex their acting muscle. But I agree with Lonnie. And it's like, yeah, you are someone who is one of the most powerful Black moguls in the industry. Why aren't you giving opportunities to other writers, other Black writers who aren't getting the opportunity that they should be getting? Why aren't you diversifying your portfolio? You have this big studio. Why aren't you making Black sci-fi movies? Why aren't you making Black horror films? Why aren't you making, with a horror movie with a Black cast, an action movie with a Black cast, and all these different things? Why aren't you doing that? Instead, you're just out here being selfish and you just making the same damn movie over and 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 over again. And to me, it's like the definition of insanity. Making the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different result. So let's go to what the people said, because I'm thinking like there's people in the comments that y'all, there's no requirement for taste apparently. So Mr. Ray, who's always commenting on everything in the Neighborhood Talk post, said, I enjoyed it and everyone else who made it the #1 global movie on Amazon Prime. Numbers don't lie, opinions don't matter. Sir, you're not a filmmaker, so sit down and be quiet. Bobby Light said, it was all right. The best performance throughout the film was brought to you by Megan Good, and that's the only person who slayed their role. Another person put, Tyler Perry doesn't care what they are saying. He's been in his own lane, good or bad. We all still watch the movie. Another person put, Lifetime been making movies like this for decades with no black actors and white actresses in sight. I mean, and black actors and black actresses in sight, and no one complains. Who said they don't? But then it said, when he stopped catering to you guys, it will be the he don't support black people mess circling. When y'all tore him down every chance y'all got, we are the worst. And see, this is why I can't read this stuff, because a lot of y'all just missed the damn point. And a lot of y'all just want to weaponize black and all this other stuff as an excuse for why the movies are shit. Nobody's saying, it's like, you can make, we want to see variety in regards of black films. But if the script is bad, if you're not even following the stuff that you put, like, you just putting all this dramatic stuff in there because people like drama and people like mess, but you're not paying attention to the fact that the script is a mess and that certain things that you're making your actors do don't make sense, or that this scene that you have people doing is supposed to be played up as serious, but it's coming across as comedy. And then you got, like, your shots are a mess. You got boom mics hanging down. You got people in horrible ass Janice Cone wigs from Party City. We're not supposed to criticize it. And like I said before, when I was talking about Chris Stuckman or whatever, or when I've just been mentioned throughout the show, when I talk about other things, you can give constructive criticism without being a hater. But people always think the minute you have an opinion that's different from theirs, you're a hater. And it's like, it's not hate. The fact that I didn't give a fuck, I wouldn't talk about it. But I said, as someone who actually went to film school and took screenwriting classes, had to take shot lists, learn how to write a shot, come up with a shot list and learn how to set up your shots and knowing like the angles and making sure that your lighting and everything is on point. And then you have somebody in here that's just been in the game for 20 years and still giving mess. And y'all just eating it up because y'all feel like, oh, because this is a black powerful man and y'all hoping one day that you can get a job with him. Then is it really like helping the person if y'all just sit up there and just stand out? It wasn't that bad compared to what? Tyler Perry always putting out shit. He decided to make a 2-hour movie in a week, and then you don't take the time to really make sure the movie's together. It's not easy, and I've said this before, it's not easy making a movie. It really isn't. It's not easy putting a project together, but why not give opportunities to other people to come in and help develop your script or come in with a good idea, whatever the case is? Tyler wants to do everything himself. And if that's what you want to do, then you're just going to keep getting low quality crap. So I'm sure, like they say, he don't care. He gonna keep giving y'all whatever. And until y'all wake up and stop just accepting whatever, mess that people give you. And then why are we comparing that to Lifetime? I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like a lot of his movies are on the level of like a Lifetime movie of the week. It definitely gives Lifetime movie tease whenever he makes the type of films that he makes. But it should be elevated beyond what you see on Lifetime. Because, yeah, them Lifetime movies just as bad. But I guess that people expect more from someone who's been in the game for the longest of times. And there are people that are overly critical. But if y'all like it, I love it, I guess. So let me know what y'all think. Did y'all watch the movie? Do y'all feel like a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes is a little too harsh? I'm like, damn, Tyler, they really coming for you. So let me know in the comments down below.